Back with the Bobby and JJ Radio. It's a new year. We're talking about a lot of stuff resolutions. Bobby, got any New Year's resolutions besides losing the 10% body fat that you gained?
Losing some weight. Just looking forward to, because I get better looking every year, so this is going to be a good year for me.
Yeah, and the delusion gets crazy.
I know, so that's separate from the good looks.
Yeah, so somehow. But we're in sales, right? Yeah. This kind of is a throw up to our next guest, Mr. Hector Rodriguez. He is with the Sandler San Antonio, and he's having this crazy event that we're going to talk about here in a little bit. But first off, Hector, thanks for hanging out with us today.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for bringing me in.
So talk about Sandler. What's Sandler? Is it national, local?
Yeah,
is it state level? How is it?
Great question. Sandler is actually corporate internationally, worldwide, but we're a franchise here in San Antonio.
Gotcha. So what is Sandler, and what do y'all do here?
Yeah, so typically Sandler is a coaching, training organization.
Okay.
And I usually get called in by CEOs, entrepreneurs, business owners.
Right.
And they're really struggling with sales challenges like lack of prospecting. There are people who don't have a GPS on how to prospect. It's not they don't want to, it's just that they don't know how.
Sure.
Another is chasing clients, chasing prospects. I like to say chasing shiny objects.
Right.
And so we help them qualify clients, ask the right questions, and really have a defined outcome after every meeting they meet with.
Right.
And then third, of course, is how do we get repeat business from current clients? A lot of times when a company gets huge, they have other services they want to resell to their clients, but they don't have a process or system. So we go in there and we train them and coach them.
To get through the whole entire system.
Mm-hmm.
And are you industry-based, or is it pretty, like, you guys across the board?
Across the board, from the banking world all the way to food and beverage.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
How did you get into this ordeal?
Actually, I've been in sales 13 years. My majority of my sales career was in advertising, digital advertising. And in August, I was brought to an opportunity for me to come on board and be part of the Sandler team and be their sales director.
Sure.
Based off of the success I had at the previous company I was at.
And so what? And I'm sorry, Bob. I see you teeing up.
No, I was just going to ask, can you tell us maybe a success story where you helped out a company and what you were able to do with them?
Yeah, actually, I'll tell you two. One from a large.
No, we just want one.
One? Okay, just one.
The best one.
I'm breaking the rules here. No, one really good success story is actually a law firm here in town, immigration law firm. And they started, very small, and we actually transformed them by 400% increase.
Wow.
Over 3 years. Now, I wasn't on the team at the point, but Angel Angel Salinas has been here 5 years in San Antonio, so those are some of his success. My current clients that I brought on board, one really cool staffing agency, actually has seen a 40% increase in their closing ratio just in the first 2 months of our training, which is pretty outstanding.
I know Angel Salinas. He's with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
Yes.
We're really good friends, actually. So shout out to him and tell him that I say hello. So now we're gonna have this. It's New Year, right? Mm-hmm. And I think might be a little late in the game because you're supposed to do business plans in October, right?
Yep, you're supposed to.
Yeah, and you're supposed to
better late than never.
Better late than never, right? But this is because we're in the real estate industry, so this really happens. It's a running joke that real estate agents realize what they have to do in August of the year that they're in. So because we kick the can down the road, we don't do our taxes, then we figure out how much money we made the year before, and then we go, oh no, we didn't make enough money, and so we start to change stuff halfway through the year. So we're probably the worst industry for planning. But this obviously is January, right? Mm-hmm. And so anyone that's in sales or has some kind of sales component in their business, you're having an event this month, and talk about it a little bit.
Yeah, so our event is January 25th and 26th. It's a 2-day intensive training from 8 in the morning to 5 in the afternoon. We're providing breakfast, lunch, drinks, and what it's really going to entail is 8 weeks of our foundations training jam-packed into 2 days. So a lot of times people don't, want to have 8 weeks of constant training. They want to just have it 2 days. So we provide
like a Band-Aid, just rip it off.
Yeah, rip it off. Yep. So it's definitely a go-getting seminar. We deal with high playmakers, people who are serious about investing in their career in sales and really hitting the goals and hitting the ground running for 2018.
Sure. And so what can they expect in this 2-day training?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's 8 to 5.
8 to 5. Mm-hmm.
But what can they expect to get out of it, you feel?
Yeah, so what we like to do is when you're going through our training, our 2-day training, we're going to take you to what we call the Sandler submarine. And those are just different compartments of the selling process that we train our clients. And with that, we're actually going to come out with an actual cookbook, we like to call, or a playbook. What are you going to be your top 5 behaviors and how are you going to measure them? A lot of times salespeople want to measure sales or amount of meetings or, how many times I hit my quota. Well, that's kind of hard because you can't control that. Mm-hmm. So as a salesperson, we focusing on the behavior because you can control that.
Sure.
So that's what we're going to do is focus on taking bad habits, creating good habits, and how to measure and create an actual cookbook and playbook for 2018.
So real quick, while I still have you, because I never do. So Sandler, let's say me and Bobby always have coaches. We have separate coaches, and we love coaching.
Mm-hmm.
If I was
my coach is his name is Greg Popovich.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's his last name.
Yeah, I think he's like
Great coach.
Yeah, but it's
You
spelled.
might have heard of him.
It's spelled differently.
Rookie of the year.
Yeah, he's never seen him. It's kind of a catfish situation. But talk about me being a new coaching client. What can I expect as a new client with y'all?
Yeah, I mean the onboarding process is
Not going to this. Like actually, I wanted to just have you as a full-time. coach.
Full time. Let's say you come on board, and usually our clients are 2-3 years with us.
Sure.
And we meet once a week. If you're a salesperson, if you're a business owner, we meet with you twice a month.
Sure.
And there's separate classes or training that we do. It's live training.
Right.
First thing we do when you come on board is do assessments.
Right.
So we send you assessments. From there, we actually do a goal planning, vision board. Want to know exactly what our metrics are going to be for the next year or 12 months and how we're going to get there.
What kind of assessment is it? DISC?
So we do DISC is a one, and of course we do divine assessment.
Okay.
So the divine assessment is strictly for salespeople.
Bobby's a high D, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm an I, so I talk too much, and then
Oh,
sometimes.
Bobby's a high too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's an annoying I and a high D.
Yeah.
So you have an assessment, and I don't know, for people that have never taken these or don't know about them, they're very eye-opening.
Oh,
I like the weaknesses that I have because it kind of exposes them. You laugh and you get mad, but it really tells you like what you need to focus on.
Oh, yeah.
But it's also allows you to know how to train someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because if with me you got to talk fast, it's got to be quick. I always feel like I'm in a rush, but I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you talk to me really slow, I'll jump out of a window and never talk to you again, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So you actually adjust the coaching to the person.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
And so that's key, I feel.
Yes.
And then do you have metrics that you kind of grade every month, or how does it go?
Yeah. So what we do is every week, we
Okay.
sit down with the salesperson for 2 hours to go through a public training. So you're in the live training with other salespeople from other industries.
Mm-hmm.
So the byproduct of that, which is great about our training, is you actually get a networking opportunity. So it's pretty cool. Our clients do business with each other.
Yeah.
And they send referrals to each other. But that's just a byproduct of going through our training. On the business owner or the CEO, when we're coaching them, they're sitting with us 2 times a month for 2 hours, and we're going and measuring, keeping them accountable. Because a lot of times CEOs don't have anyone keeping them accountable.
Right.
It's
So
kind
you're
of
like a board of directors.
Exactly. Yeah, we like to see ourselves as an advisor or a consultant for them.
I like it. One quick question before you go. What separates Sandler from their competition?
2 things. One is our reinforcement training. A lot of times,
You breaking kneecaps, or what you done?
breaking kneecaps. I played a little bit of football back in the day, so I got a couple quarters and
Flag or
Flag or Techno Bowl?
powder puff. No, it's really reinforcement training. A lot of times people get these trainings and don't really have accountability, and that's what the reinforcement is.
Gotcha.
And then the second one, obviously, is our ability not to do product training, but more on sales training, which allows us to deal with all sorts of industries.
Because it doesn't matter what you're selling, but you're selling it at a high level.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, that's Hector Rodriguez. Check him out. So then go to www.ssa.sandler.com to get more information about the training alone, or to get their ticket to this 2-day intensive training event this month, the 25th to 26th. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with Bobby and JJ Radio.